madness has resulted in increased gas production, guided by a clear national vision to rapidly scale up domestic gas supply and reduce reliance on expensive liquid fuels. Mr. Speaker, beyond clearing inherited arrears, a robust framework has also been established to strengthen monitor implementation of the cash waterfall mechanism. Another major milestone was the operationalization of the ECG's single holding account, which is overseen jointly by the Ministry of Energy and Green Transitions and the PURC. This intervention has significantly reduced revenue leakages, and it has enhanced ECG's capacity to meet its payment obligations.
We are some kafa electricity company of Ghana and as electricity na eho ensensem ene o defende sentia emraso say ye koko no ma reality etodwa na ye toto niam say betimi aboa ama kokofo no enso eho ahare omo na etimi clean up the system yentin sama amampene ekafa the cocoa sector no enso eho.
In the last week, we have had to take the painful but necessary decision to revise the producer price of cocoa to achieve competitive pricing and resolve the acute liquidity challenges in the sector. Mr. Speaker, failure to do this as others did and left a debt of 32 billion for this government to pay. Failure to do this would have meant borrowing billions in borrowed funds. Mr. Speaker, this unplanned expenditure would have taken us right back to the very devastating economic problem we have only recently begun to escape. So, Mr. Speaker, while fully understanding the concerns and protests of our farmers, I can firmly assure them that the reforms announced by government will see a total transformation of the cocoa sector. And it will guarantee them a fair and transparent price that enables them to meet the cost of producing the commodity and making decent margins.
All right. Today, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama and some of the cocoa sector, no sign can for the road infrastructure, home big push, and they also massive road infrastructure. Na fe investment a hodo a other roads ekoso impo abanya wo twem no roads a oja ho no nyina no oguso a oye ho ensem. The major one the Accra Kumasi Highway, be 6 lanes, 3 in, 3 out. Oka ho 17 sama mampeni edutudwa efa ero sector no enso ho.
Mr. Speaker, as I speak to you, work has started on 50 major road projects that cover a distance of 1,144 kilometers. The total estimated cost of these projects is 50 billion Ghana cedis. Meanwhile, government is also completing 23 projects that were awarded by the previous administration but were not paid for. These projects amount to another 573 kilometers and are estimated to cost 15 billion cedis. So if you add that to the 1,500, it means about 2,000 kilometers of roads are currently undergoing rehabilitation as I speak.
Right, and His Excellency John Dramani Mahama and some of the two Yanko the minority leader, Honorable Afenyo Markins, and they Omama Penny Ekasari and Manakwanse Ononso and Kasa na or the ensem etudra Obekaya Ghana at the Ayejumedibi Aba, Yasiape about 15 months a year import cover, ya the gold no and Eba Besia 9 near Timia Hesse se shocks be a bar, and they are Iran for Israel Iran for anya bia ye petre bia na ho ko akoka nti ye pebebi debate yensi achiba abeboa ama ene se oman na se wiase ehiki kakra Ghana ye ho enkyere yen na mko kan sami ewie ena Honorable Afenyo Markins ono minority leader say ebe ade ya ade sesa na mosesa no ade de ye baomia ana de bae mon credit no se wono ena e de bae yenko ne nkotie nsema Honorable Alexander Afenyo Markins Speaker,
to conclude, Mr. Speaker, to conclude, Our elders say, give credit where credit is due. Mr. President is telling us today that some gains have been made. Those gains through this goal for reserve. Mr. Speaker, the goal for reserve policy, what they have failed to tell Ghanaians is that the Bawumia that they attack, Mr. Speaker, the Bawumia that they attack, the Bawumia that you attack is the brainchild of this policy, Mr. Speaker.
Right, so we are the minority leader. Yanko majority leader hona fe yamra panel no so na enu enin komo. Ra Mahama Ayariga wase yemmo omampeni excellency John Dramani about so ni leadership styles no ompona baso pa sa be bia ofa Ghana free na Ghana tisumu sumkumu ene timu nei bia pia yemfa baso bode emma his excellency John Dramani Mahama.
Mr. Speaker, it is obvious that the Ghana you inherited and the Ghana you speak of today is like day and night. The Ghana you inherited is as dark as the dark dresses that they are wearing on the other side. And the Ghana you speak of today is clearly as bright as the white dresses that we are wearing on this side.
All right, so we are the majority leader, Honorable Mahama Ayariga and Otin Kano. Abijafo ebi atnasi. Mama makwaba na afei yemfa yenkomo twetwe no enso enhyeso. Nana ejenim boating dodo na afre no Jataba. Ha ono ewa hanum sei. Majo na hoye die
nyame tumi ntimi hoye
ya de nyame ase
eyi nko a ya menyu akwasi ade odike
okay
ni nwia odi na chi afiri mu
okay
nti eno ka ho amako eyi be ye enso kwa eneja
anyway all right but that's it akwaba mamema ima okan botwe ono ye lecturer ewo Amstead iwa good evening
yeah evening na promote say
ya me adom ho ye na also
me bisa say wo promote say because me say me dem apomu
o de no so apomu ye all right so bia boko de
na me adom
ye de ya me ase
ba de na say ye chia tie for ne ahefo na omo mo hwe school ne so say ye chia omo
sanity
me vice chancellor Professor Frederick Safo, Pro Vice Chancellor, Professor Isaac Boating, and a Dean of Students in Papa, Professor Francis Ohene Boating, Mr. Isa Umude, Onoye, Assistant Headmaster, Jaso, Senior High School, and a Professor Wia Samson, Dr. Frimpong, Kwasi PSCA, and Very Reverend Professor Obendente, Feline Omo Makanyina, Mr. and Mrs. Butchens, Michao Munina.
Patrick Kwame Tia. Minia Bakupe. Ya on family here. Kwame. Kwame Tia, Ashanti Regional Director of Students Affairs NDC. Kwame, boko de.
Good Michao.
Yeah, me Joso.
Yenda abusanfuasi na yabaide ebidi Ghana Hong Kong injidi say be free asen na yatimi achichi ama anra state national address President Muhammad Betu Johnson hwane nsem da Ghana yati ye no yatima chim e branding eni afade about kakra ebetima ama amanfo ate enema bakomienu ase ke odi abade eni aba ese akantiene ne maya
anyway Baba Dr. Boache Dankwa no say lecturer Amstead ono so ewa memo no so akwaba doc
yeah
na majoy
yeah ja
na hoye
onyina dwome hoye na aswe
ya me adome hoye pa All right, my friend come to channel and shaso na memo bia simabe mienu ana miensa na yenhwe overall overview nra amampani insam na okan na feria yaba the integrate mama sha se mfi kwa no kwame mama sha se just about 2 minutes bonito fama ye nra amampani insam na odi etudwa no
Kodi mencha busafonya na ebreni ntenga we stand on all existing protocols. Kodi Ghana for to about 2024 and I sign at the end this by a free 2024 a business abri and then probably brace you Ghana no credit biana make us say politics ya man yourself there now there's also back on the crash on that and your politics now you're now to Ghana now tana Ghana ha in the last 2-3 years of President Akufo-Addo ne wote Ghana ha na kwa sorry na so kwa sorry kwa so mbosom na so bedi no kwa ma bosom na obeka no kra say ne amamu etimu eyesene de twem of course yenye perfect yenye aso abofo ntu betima jonsa train ma akomienu so aka say we dey nkamu ye ni say anka we dey nkamu ye say but say we say we dey tone say ne no compare the two government say NDC amamu ya betwa no afi ene amamu etwam ekoto abati a omo ne dia eyisum ne han. You can't even compare. So when I say about compare, say they odi kwadu toto apple. You're doing different comparison. And to me, GD say Ghana for the yahunu. I can see a bit you live you. You buy a trim. And also do sky and tubium. And I'm for refi. Once I then we have in a month for refi. But the business community, or one no more juma, yama memo mudi jo jum, or more no almost send this guy. Even young cry individuals are near send this guy, was send this guy grandpa. Now we're doing 11. Yana say Ghana for refi. And this year be 11 free. I mean, I will send this guy offer for na no send it. To be a no business. Calculate 11 na utua in a month. Transactions are now here. And the first can you know about her. Ubet me they increase your staff salary. Ubet me quite a funny money be the go or shop or more na omuta betting tax I can want them say buy a year free, buy a year free. The almighty COVID-19 tax. I be able to be me say me control fried rice. Our restaurant, yeah, they cheat them. I'm not COVID-19. I shall be. I'm made the bad TV so be each of them say now to fried rice crowd COVID-19 hoka. And then yeah, COVID-19 tax free ho. Importers are more important, but we show more busa more. And in wrapping up, no craning yami anymony. Then this year ye, I'm what did they say? Sign your bet twice. We are Ghana near, and no more than you UK na. How much I see about? Because I was trusting now here. Say the economy is equal. Now we are Juma now here. Now we say come to Ghana cry and then the dollar in and I'm 10 cities near that day. Can business be up? People are now returning and that's only a penal. And take away overall there. I fear to me dear. Can any build can any good year before I can cramp. On better TV studio on Becca. But on any say them over catching the jolly and go funny boy Jumo. But that's it. Obianum send them a quay.
But that's it. Ima, Mama, now minty generally about 2 minutes.
Yo, but that's it. I'm saying generally, no, it shows the beauty of our democracy. Because I'll check Article 67 now. A share on my penny say, I feel biano. I was say, Oba a parliament. Now, Obibu a conta, no utram for ni, senior or minor, a city. Until we share on my penny a buy, it be try infoni. Now, Ocean so na minority, majority, Omunina, no much of Montadier. Ebi ahye tuntum ebi ahye fita ewie no bia kan na afemo de nti ohwa I think say that's the beauty of democracy nti sana meka generally idea e follow the normal trend de bia no ye say ebeto aso sa.
All right, doc mamma ho na minti oso be 2 minutes
me ya kewidi anwumre ye mechia na machia watifu nyina na no la so mo peni kasai say the menu you makai no a constitutional requirement mandate say on peni bia afi no bubu akonta e kire Ghana for by fulfilling the article 67 of the constitution. Yes, yeah, in Nigeria to say democracy need be adwuma. To democracy no emra wo. Nti mra no ba ko no mo peni be ye no. Nti die mo peni na ho odi bitimi no obeka kire ye no. Insanity.
Anyway,
ho odi bitimi kire.
Mamra jataba hono minti ono so. Nana.
Me this year. You me fa kwenya we so nchia me panel me nwa kuma Patrick. Etia na me body pa oba 2 million ba.
Sa oja ho.
I don't give me.
Nyina ya chisi aboya.
Obi e body, wo so obi e body.
Ya chisi aboya.
Kaka kire bi no ma che no.
Aboya na ko hye ade mu. Yesu we nyina ha we nyina. Ehu ya no watu oti asa.
Ni nyina echi abawi.
Ya ko boya echi aboya hu ya no say ya tam se kan asa.
Omanpanyi Mahama personally okra good intention for this country.
Okay.
Salty as utie ni nsem kan ye ne niema all tutu nyina no. Na ekwa akoye bibi chi se srade wo yefo a abo achichide ontobio
sa
wo srofo no na benefit
sa
efomfo no ensane fom.
I see.
So o man panyin de adwen pa be ebe chichire ya na ajiegu enti no onfa ni nan ensi fom.
Okay.
Non shase en hwipi on show leadership ti se na esi otemahabo yi hwe betting tax ayetwa mu me bet kura me ntwa bida in my life me ntwa loto da me ntwa chacha da enti se oba na wa betwa belt mu a it doesn't affect me. That's what I say. Yenua mebunu no mu bi. And I will never encourage me baso on kutwa belt.
Yeah.
So the tax betoto so we year free so eye na momu no ye besre se hwe eniema koso no eniema bebre aye chi se wo fie na ye panyini na obedwina adwen pa na wo de be ma ebia wo dwuma ifo so omo implement ba ni omo beka no enye no na ye den to amanfo asum ena sesei no you see ontimi enforce obi nkase onji ntum se ekoyi.
Yeah.
So what I say, I'm not saying John Mahama is a bad president.
Yeah.
He have good intention, but the ministers, and especially the communicators, ni binomuno communication deficit. Womu papa. Omu kahoma. Omanpanyi Mahama hu ye him more.
Okay.
So huni ametre. I say all for so be say nano ba kubi ko fuomu. Or just all for so famano. Instead say obekasa amanati ase no or patches or po onti ase enti eno no omo nhwe nka ho asem.
All right.
Me de omanpanyi bi obeba so no, it is my heart desire say me bompaye say obesucceed because I'm a Ghanaian. Omani koye be coming.
All right.
Let me omuntu ne man.
That's it. After remember the main substantive issues wo na afi yenhwe. Enra one speech profound mampani emeki yes now Ghana is on the takeoff mode, so we should fasten our seat belt. We say doso sansen mu na yehwe say truly say Ghana can we see emphatically say your flight mode and I say in fact say your takeoff mode bunti we should fasten our seat belt. Mama Sansa say free Kwame Hobio because what buying also that's why I'm beginning with you Kwame.
Your host.
You don't direct me what I should do. But my child
you don't need to explain it.
My child didn't I'm person say free. Don't be my uncle. 10 minutes. 10 minutes. You have 10 minutes.
Okay. Medical can say you stand on all existing protocols. I share will be a brain team. Now I'm in champion before I'm in the shower. I say, KOD. Said na me din common. Amomo ya ebe fai. Ya wo how I ebe to de ebi ho yetma solve. Ebi ho yugusu solve. Ebi ho ya chese ebi tma solve. Na mamen class I dey wintem na memra de hada no so. There's an attempt from the MPP to tap from the successes I chop, you know. Now, and can hardren if you say, you can't say government, I need this for a Ghana for you now. This a buying biaba, none just say any nearma, a quay, nay, Ghana for you know, say near my quay. Nanka, oh, bar by an abaso and I will can't hardren. Nemo, I'm can't no mark of a large about me album, unless I say, because I large about me, said be prayed as a woman who can say I'm pro. Ye di oman man no tete pansam ne poto.
Na so large ba onye o man peni.
Me ba. Wona oba na nyon na beka kire say the economy na man so manage now nipa ya be press conference aka kire the whole world say na do eja economy na man so manage dollar ejina kakra obedwa na num so wa lock ne the ama IGP anti dem come na
you not being over political.
Oh that be just wona odi san come on obi na vice president wona beka kire the whole country say the economy na man so manage ampa that time dollar jina kakra no obedwa na num so wa che dollar the ama safana my IGP enti ya ka say wa say economy na wo say why vice president e dey ben come na mo ni enti dey ke odi jan na ya ba abese sane mo mama ne ma ekoyi a afanya ma ken so re ya wo say ya fa abaso boy dem aba o how mama ka say mo nchero ade ndc ya as say economy pa ma ne ma stable is the gold board no a game changer na me use some people for na example I like Mahmoud Bawumia me kana say me oko China bra economy mu ye den na no mo yala sula no e no kosia China for omo economic team it's on record, the video is there. China for no ebo Ghana baso no mo say ya da Ghana si we say Ghana to support to China na afi etwa mu no gold a omo import free Ghana $8 billion.
Nanado na alaji ba mu ya
alaji ba na no hobi alaji ba na no hobi
okay
China for no my idea Ghana for ya damasenya mu a ya nhia mu a gold a import free mu krom nko was $8 billion.
Na jo mu nsem
ye ba Ghana be hwe yen krata mu no de fa yen krata mu $2 billion. And $6 billion worth of gold yera free Ghana copy China ye hu ba bi e fa yan system no ya nya ho tax. That was the country we were running. And to woni ma yen edin koma si na Ghana nyame ahira yen ye wo koko ye wo gold ye wo win ye hunu ho hwe. So in opposition if you hey who can see ya ba beto ban ya beto airtime or Kessben na mba be issue and me can say NDC the game changer be by a friend gold board. Dia baba yen say afi gold be e prefer my mu bia no ya benya store buyer enti afi de gold be e ko bia no na just to gold no na export ye di hun komo in opposition ya buy ya be that is the game changer. And to someone for attack gold board a minority for be gold board aboka ni ade we are talking about an institution block a $5 billion illegal trade dollars or $5 billion illegal trade that cost for years. I had institution be buy institution e block it so they will fight back.
Okay, let's come to some
na the NDC ayama economy na ye na medium come mama come gold board asem
Mati
and the establishment of the gold board is a game changer.
Okay,
and to someone for attacking gold board omo attacking Sami Jamfi omo attacking omo they are attacking them and omo bokana they are no they are a $5 billion illegal trader I stop it. And these people have money and they are fighting back from all angles. Me say Sami Jamfi Sami na me government come on soldier for 100 no matter I don't know. I'm telling you. Because on a threat he's broken an industry of $5 billion illegal industry. Across for centuries people have benefited both internally and externally. And you buy and establish a gold board and you catch the banks and they say you know what? We here forest. Ya here now ya the institution bank on the Bible to gold. Mama you see this. You to gold now. Na ekoton dollars ne ba emram ho direct ni nyina ni o abusa for economy na ada ni nyina ni so now the banks ne ma you see this you to gold ni ya ekoton we na say ho scan na ba it comes in dollars it comes straight to the banks now there is no forest for the banks oko bank na per dollar obenya bi enu ani ba on yasi mu sen e ba cho ade am kire mu yin emu hene na ba na ba me aba mu explanation me de ma wi ba on me gold board of our bank banks na ya engage omo na ye mo omo e cedis ye to gold na dollars ne ba na ba omo director there's enough forest na obi a dollar wonya bi dollar na stable na 10 point something no how did Bawumia comes into this when you mark in general parliament say ye mbo Bawumia baso again the gold for oil now Alhaji Bawumia started here they run it for over a year and this another people will gold for oil more and over a year no more running and Ghana for am to paso ade be chame ato abakwa mutufu am Alhaji Bawumia nim say dey manage economy and the gold for oil ne ya ade papa and I know na eboa Ghana after running it for a year or almost 2 years am I faso okotena fie ye ndisi ba 1 year ye and I feel there ni God for all you know I am magic na name ye aduma and sometimes they should credit it with some wisdom. I find American and his MPP crews so many years kasa as Ghanaians they should at least credit us here to some agreeing the team. And so the game changer is the gold board. Now you gold board free wa. Yes, I fiscal discipline. Where ya na de bia you too nkofofo. Yes, you don't pesca, you know pesca. Chama. So yes kana so this kind of adwa ya me ya me mpena. De bia o free papo na akwa asen ya. Who the impact of scano in your life? And 2 years scana by you must be disciplined. And 10 this year by any see there be. Some ministers be over 100. Obia long cruiser, obia apartment, obia offices, presidential staffers, 100 then be. Yanti mean as at now, no one say Ghana are running. We are running Ghana with 58 ministers. Do you ever imagine that you can even not running Ghana with 58 ministers? I'm a Ghana are running better than 123. Senyasa Aba Asia. Even in opposition, and this didn't even promise that Jankampo. But yet Ghana ha 58 ministers, a ruling economy, dollar at 10 cedis. Inflation at 5%. 123 ministers around Ghana, dollar core 17 cedis. Inflation balloon 2022, 54%. And to the fiscal discipline, 6 months here, baby. Oh, how I say, very modest. Trying to save funds to do important things. And there is an overhaul change. Just be biased, everything is on the right path. Hallelujah, John Mama. Me say, I'm thinking to hear the one more time say, brother, see, I go for man get better. John Mama, my papa been on to abano. O jada kinu mo say, John Mama, ye know udeni, we ye boy, o deserve you because the impact of the NDC just 1 year in Ghanaian's life. KOD, da be na that sorry I say, omo ton cars. Omo the car ta say, ya cars to 15% in your lifetime. Site 1. KOD first out na Ghana have. We hear politics, which I deal with school. The band out that's all yeah, mom ton cars. And the car about until say, at least the cars to 15%. What will be that? Didn't ya? Because then obi a cracker no me. Se me to car na me nko garage da. I say me say o majumo. Because me my cracker no abrochiri. Eba import duty don na amana sawa from he. Honda CR-V. Just last 2 years, you could give 1.2 billion. Last year, defense, last month, obey you be 60,000 Ghana cedis. Look at the difference, almost half. And to talk, I don't want to swear. But also, this is the country I promise you, Ghana. You do ho. But there is clear indication that this country is on the right path.
Okay.
I just hope you on camera. KOD.
I'll wrap up, mommy.
Bye. 10 minutes since here.
By her time, so your time.
Since here, yeah. Yeah, talk about 2024. MPP major campaign message. Free education. Me wa. Mami biti me area. You must get to mamo da. No much free education. And the free education is better than NDC. Nyanya de buy. But opa mami bi a wo hwe me fra obo wo school. No bu sansa akosu ya adwoa. NDC buy do ani amudi te sen. You are improving we have improved free education. And then I'm saying before people for 2028 campaign be number because 2024 everything was free education. And then this is about 112 free education. In fact, free education is better. And to now to write up. I'm going to get it. Me if you I start here. You should have a tour airtime man. Some better I'm going to get more Kessben. I show. Now before this 3 then now I can't say my people in area. If I anti brewer, but to me didn't want to get it because of her show. Nibi, some baby I'm going to get. I buy a rock wajibi. I know bedding on what I say. Kwame Nkokono. My men are wajibi. Wajibi no never send the fear. Almost will be able. I'm telling my papa. Me would have was said the other day. Almost yay. Mau. I thought what did Mungo was to be a new one. And somehow I can find one can get to who and what baby I so feel. No, in the bed. And so you see. As at now, every district we have distributed. So we are ready to take off. Best various households.
We are taking off.
The point is that. I am of course. We bet money 1 or 2 things. But like I said, wait, there's some of the come we but the overall performance of the NDC there.
You can't rule it out. Thank you. Remember how now you're
here. Minia, we didn't come on. Now, I say, the cray woman say, Ubeka no cry. na sɛ obehu sɛ wo kan okra enye ne a wo kan no sɛ bia me kan okra na obi abehu sɛ wo ye nopafo na emom wo ne ye ene ne a sɛne a wo sitie no ɛna amanfo bedi wo ho adanse sɛ wo ye den wo kan okra
okay
enye wo na wo bedi ho adanse
nkyene nkamfo no ho so wo de
sa pepe
okay
na on sɛ wo ba no eye Ghana ye economy na penifo sɛ ɛsɛ wo hu ba bia wo free ba bia wo bedu and baby away then okoko
yeah
nti I was said you take a snapshot of senior Ghana economy na sitie 2024 2025 na ya hu 2026 baby aye den ye ko se ofano aye macroeconomic indicators na yenim se inflation aye 23.8%. Se ofano aye your debt to GDP na 61.8%. Na what was so? Na what check electricity na yedeka almost 70 billion. Na u check a friend is saying debt na e was a service here na around 280 billion. That is in 2024. Fast forward 2025 oba a friend is saying October fourth quarter na yen economic indicators no na at the same one se o check your debt to GDP asisi ano ye wo 45.3%, meaning say there has been an improvement on your debt to GDP no. Two, so check inflation assistance now you're 3.8% as compared to 23.8%. And also no, there has been a positive dive. Where you know everyone now obe check a friend is saying your growth rate. Your growth rate in 2024 na 5.8. But see you grow by 6.1. Okay. Until relatively, you find say it's a positive one. But o check your trade balance. So you can't a trade balance now. You can't fa. You jadi a de ko ene ne de ba no. O check o ye ne difference na minus ne plus na. 2024 na 1.3 billion dollars. In 2025 na 1.08 billion.
That's what it.
Nti eno de eso ate. Afi de na wabe check the picture of the country nangasa in terms of your social aspect no. One, galamsey. Because galamsey enane one of the key na yenyina obia hu ne say damage to the environment. Nti NDC ejina so say oba obetu galamsey ase na say me paraphrase communication minister or say no serious government biano president biano or the one friends I think 1 week or 1 month ebetu galamsey ase nti na wa check here no sesi a galamsey etisen
okay
we no free on mo no aba corruption because time new government eba no o ma ye hu say eba no corruption there ono the obe fight no na oba a friend is saying omo katasehye any dream die ewo previous aban no mu no obe hwe say omo nyina no ya friend is saying ya twemaso ya emra ne omadi pepepe na nia omagye free Ghana ho bia no Ghana for inside den aka enon se sie o hwe corruption perception index 42 in 2024 43. There has been just a small margin of appreciation, which of course in terms of even ranking you perform kakra. Okay. Until on that score no, there hasn't been any improvement for me
on the corruption side.
On corruption side.
Now say you won't mention because already on the buy no the level can say in some way no most of them NTM Franco say
on say friend is saying say asem no adanse nu a ofa asem na de adanse say in fact corruption no kra ne say senka omo person mu ye ni yie anaso omo ye committed a enka saa nipa 8 na omo ye affiliated to a friend saying NDC party no enka attorney general nkonfale no le prosecute.
Okay, omo buy na nipa na omo wo court dada na attorney general so on to aso mpe on to aso bio o
si na ninje case no esron say e bia afne de ne be court na bia court atimi establish prima facie say bia there's a substance to the case and on there o background out to me can say but court I establish say asempo bi wo honom a e wo say ye gina so ne hwe say nipa kon ba be defend say e no kra na say nye no kra na ne obo ne kwadu no so ye hu say ade na e no kra na nye no kra but say wo betimi aka say meninji case no biem no that one is a no.
Okay.
Bio ebinumu settle utimi ka say attorney general say o gi 60% of sikana e woni pa kon honum with that interest nothing. I think say no e kire say corruption no when you wadwen say we be fighting.
All right.
Na fedie waba eye yan kasankasa the cost of living in the system. Adia affecting nipa bebre because as it stands now energy coverage 89%.
Cost of living no kwa
energy coverage even say electricity maybe atra se check Ghana mu
maybe nkani no
wono se see 89%.
Okay,
meaning say dodo nipa Ghana had baby bebre na a friend say light echo as it stands now light increase by 25 to 30%.
Okay,
it's a record. Also o check here nti CCA so wo bie tum na kɔ efom a dodo no enkomo mu di ne say in fact CCA nya tall light na asa nti on that score no e kire say enema enhyeda enkoye
so ban say omo hwehwem they should look at how and meters na abafoforo no etumrikasa. I think the energy minister has come out to say something of that nature.
So one kasa unse na your energy sector friends debt na ewo honum send ya mekan 70 billion and I think say common medical di tama omode 11 cedi eto petrol na for the omo increase I think say 3 months be no more increase light bill no. The purpose they say they wanted to offset that debt. Enti wa increase tax na say CCA amount for say we increase tax na say bia we check increase no na say bia 30%. E kire say normal person say me to 1,000 cedis na eso me 10 days na say we increase something by 30%. E kire say me say 10 days na no minya the say light metal no so me 10 days so me 1,300.
Okay,
enti say me da so 1,000 now automatically 10 days na enu e bia 7 days and 6 days na ade no eden asa enti say wo ba hwehwe mo so hwehwe mo ade no say ensuo to ne hu a ye sorry ya ehu say form for no ye hu say ensuo ato na enti these are the things me hu ne say a snapshot of first no nia na ewo ho ene CCA bio. The major campaign message was 24-hour economy.
Yeah.
Now, what check the previous one, and also the major campaign message, free SHS. 2017, immediately or buy or rolling it out. And so rolling it out, it means under economy, no, the demand was there.
Okay.
Until one you know, emra or rolling it out no yenso ye hu say nipa no dodo na ema secondary schools best na e was omoda so no na best na kure bi nya den eni ho no meaning say once the demand is there and you roll it you see people going on there. Right. But with 24-hour economy you check then the bema demand our one personnel no but in terms of infrastructure so Ghana your infrastructure you bet me at the 24-hour economy. 2 open stable power and power nenso no e was say e form so your stable power. 2 so your light cost of fencing cost of unit price of electricity and formula na uwia no wa check your road network. As it stands now, Ghana there was 78,000 kilometers. Out of that 78,000, 45% and paved, meaning say around 30 something thousand. 45,000 are cano and no they are not more trouble until we check road see or man penny back ebedin common or my who say or ye unprecedented but how can your friend say roads now or ye ni na bomwa a new 2,000 that's a 45,000 no just a small until road network or more we develop here more ye a friend is saying or more 24-hour economy a bunny trainer Asia road Asia from third road near Wiamunso Asian pepe but Obagana ma at the same. Then you also talk of your security.
Okay.
Your security no at the same.
All right.
So obi didwa anadwa security at the same. Two Obekas Obema tax friend is saying all my incentives. As it stands now, a free Kwame Nkrumah apenso foreign companies akesi omo Ghana and say your mom tax waivers they be but young industrialization at the same.
Right.
And see, when you look at all these
things, I think so. You better 24-hour economy into details. Now you are discussing. I
see say in terms of the macroeconomic indicators, there is no doubt that the president has done very well, but then it trickling into the normal lives of people no
and no
problem no.
All right, but that's it. My member Dr. Boache Dankwa hona minti onunso do
Kewdi Kewdi mi da se nwumre asem ni nyina etiawa ma men starting free baby me nua yima and you know I say the government has done well. As it stands now, there's no doubt about it.
Okay.
No cry about some of us, integrity in Fediagro, as some no crowd the economy is stabilized.
Okay.
But one thing you taking note is a government, a continuity.
Okay.
Mamu, we yet was. On Penny Mahama, and now by mean to forcing what they are doing now and what we are seeing at the Hunisiano and young Fitiano must start here. Yenati o member some beto IMF good me wa am beto IMF you started IMF deal then 2023 one of the conditionalities on the mind say every month be as a meet contingent criteria no ba ku bi ansana dollar injection no foreign exchange I mean cancer because dollar foreign exchange no the dollar the euro the CD pounds and ade no wait me dey go mine we dey wait me I pump go mine you started 2023 May no na yetimi inject only $96 million pushing kakra sa na yija 2024 and this a meet contingent criteria and kakra sa as you speak omutimi inject a month $960 million it go mine into $1 na foreign currency na so benya bi.
Yeah.
That is a reality.
But Ghana the other Ghana say on there no found that say the ba me awo na ne ba ne nua no. Ti say wo mo ye ne dan na so stay no o mo they are okay with whatever is going on.
But the reality is that no current say you start free baby na be ha.
Okay.
This na mamoti.
All right. Ti most aje credit need be afa ho.
Oh, by sure.
Okay.
What does he?
Kwame what?
The reality is that we
credit no mo GB afa. Nyam kwa na mama still na stabilize.
Yema IMF nko August ending. Ni yen hwe say krama na woda kusi bona no. We free what kusi ni mpia.
Nti wo to challenge among.
Krama ni da kusi bona no wo pia kusi krama na be che no.
Okay.
Nti say si ya de se krama ni da ho. IMF da ho me boa. Nti ya anya discipline no mbeso yensa.
Okay.
Wo de my IMF nko August ni yen hwe ade.
Okay.
So
it's a challenge to the NDC.
What you say? Assembly you make and now what can you see? I say I did not entankle down to the ordinary people. Ni say in economics when government spends and they spare growth, I buy way by 2025. No, what say or best spend what the projected revenue was 250 billion. I was overspending 250 billion at the end of the year 2025. No, I was spending 194 billion. 56 billion of the amount was spent.
That's what them.
How do you expect demand to grow? The Ghana forecast is sikani bottom no hold free.
Okay.
Secret ni any.
Okay. Because I spend it.
56 billion of the amount projected amount wa would call parliament approve ma wono. Wan yi sika na ma wan spend it. Who was out to force and was a physical discipline? Or meant or say inflation any near form. Yes, and this one spending the inflation be form. But one spending near when the economy ni manager. One spending one for camera. One for the woman because people are demanding. If the money is not there, people what does here? Demand and spare. When demand spare, that's where growth comes.
Okay.
But that's what does here. Into the realities is one spending the reality I demand in a map. Second do I mean I got the Killed what does here? Is again you are got the dear Krawuni. Madame from Malaysia, Poku and Edim come on. What is getting good to Mcraw on the Untiminto? Henna, and I'm back with your hand to walk on the side you could the chamber catch what you that is a reality. Now, my main economic correction you are. And yet, His Excellency, the former Vice President Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, and the court China. I can't say, I can say 5 billion be illegal.
Also, no.
Nah, yet China is here. Is you Dubai. Dubai was on a boss of my one guy 2022 on a boss of my phone. Busa say this says when you now find GIPC Ghana Investment Promotion Center and found books illegally and they call Dubai. Ndia yourself ma for honorable and His Excellency Vice President. The Vice President even dinner on your day and when we come to air, you must speak to the facts. What does here? Yen say will be the name of politics. That's the reality. Okay, with him, but so we are where on about half mouth and I say we could see it. Is you Dubai? Want it? Say GIPC, Sikano, it's our good, I'm fat Ghana Busum.
I'm fat baby, and where I could do
Dubai. Now say Dubai, Foreign Affairs Minister, no one says I did I'm fat.
No, what it
to was half mouth of Bano because the boy, I just said I'm a see you into Mumi and tight. You push, what you see. That these are the realities. What you see. So Dubai can a small scale mining for gold, no yet on. About 72% they could Dubai. What you see? 72% to hold Dubai whenever. Kewedi. DNS honorable a woman Penny Mahama, Babeka, a baby Oberfoley article 77 of the 1992 Constitution. Unemployment was what created Juma 1 million people. 1 million jobs. Ghana. You
made mention of a lot of debut. I always take politicians to tax. And still then unemployment.
Yes, because especially so for the formal sector now, especially the two biggest sectors in the Ghanaian economy when it comes to the employment, the Ghana Health Service and the GS, Ghana Education Service. These are the two biggest sectors. On Benny Mahama 2013, 14, 15, one fa Obia one recruit Obia. The few people now were almost recruited woman for 2011, 12 no. Ekura no man 2 omoka. 2 omoka no 2 aweli 2 1 month. 1 month. Ko the antima when you hu. Emma by mantra. I have a friend Badan I was teaching at a fair could be girls Baden 2011, 2012. Obi the court on when Madam for back in the economics. He won the court at high court. He had 33,000. About when you're reading Kwajini Sika. What you say? Enti unemployment now 1 million people job now was work creating e here as it stands now Ghana Statistical Service recently captured say unemployment rate are rising a free 12.3% equal 13.07%. Yes now we will recruit 1 million that's rising any economics ben is here no me man any tell you I think say invest relation. Yet we are having inverse relation with economic values.
Okay.
What I say? I feel one penny was saying electricity or more at the committee everything. Kewedi, me feel na me top 500 cities. Months, next me. Could you imagine say this month me top 500 cities and many 2 weeks. And many 2 weeks you. Nenura, na me madam for be where energy economics. Many need come on watch them how the thing has come by. Nti say no say we talk say we not 1,000 cedis ya smart now 200 cities ya wo call 470 cities wo to 300 ya two wo ma ranges we say meter no I'm say from 0 to 300 to ta okay can say I'm so wow see baby e ko duru no they are short changing us what I say omu ti see omu bu yen omanim timanfo ni su omompani be kan bi kire Ghana fo no makoma nto omu yema we say what committee ECG for nan kwahum ECG na se be kafra woto na wono wo sisi ye no wono ansan kwahwe ade animu kewedi what be da ye ni ye ho na ye sansere ECG na wono aye Ghana fo dwene se nipa na wo sisi ye no wono an ansan kwahwe ade animu adabraka medwen se omompani wedie won fa ne nansi baabi no won ka bibi foforo nkire Ghana fo but that's not the right thing because the can you say na be issue. In fact, baby, everybody is crying. Okay. So, kewedi yetua ne se wie kura na kakane ni gina so ankanya senka yo nke be fa ne saa. Ene nke be kan yesu ahye yem. Ba yetua ne saa ne wie ni kane ne nsan nyina so. Kane ne nyina esa akọ. E wo hefa. He energy sector no. Omampani Mahama ene minua Jonjina po be ka kire ye se ye pese ye stabilize the energy sector ne dia. Yentua 1 liter bia so 1 cedi meboa. Are we not charging that? Yeah. 1 cedi for every liter fuel you buy. It's a we talk 20 liters cc ya. We treat 200 cedis meboa. Yeah. Na say 200 cedis no. Say me send yi levi sika na me 200 cedis no sane koma me ma me wan carry a. Ngenye 2 cedis ne betua. How do you equate 2 cedis to 20 cedis? Kewedi. How do you equate 20 cedis to 2 cedis? What Jimmy 2 what 2 cedis him? He Jimmy 20 cedis. What's why are they more abaso? What sort of governance is that? Inti NDC for alright ye hwese omba me bo ma no kro no omba bia nyansa no abogana for kro no moko this time ye ni ada ho ye be ka no kro na che Ghana for ye CCC ani say ye levi no mu twa mu no say wo sani sika akoma wo maame ana wo papa wunua bi o yare wo sani 200 series a na nka MTN for no mobile operators no e bete wo 2 series wo ti wo twem na emu wo beje 20 series wo sani wo koto fuwe 200 series ya obeji 20 series no de ama energy ni kan energy na kan ya ni ke we de agina so ye we tu ya de buro so
me da se babra yataba ho na mintie no na
me de she me da se
ye hwe say ye take off ye kwa no ye kro ana se enema bi ho no ma betwen asan
me da se edi kan no ma me mo man panyina ba so say at least economy no are stable.
Okay.
For import duties, I must admit, years ago, let's be a fee US buy duty a PI, and it's say duty no above form. And as I say, no dollar now is stable. So me born about so on that. Now, idea I can say manifestation of the promises. So what I say, say also a creating 1 million jobs, but unemployment is still rising.
And according to statistical services for say 330 or 320 something jobs in created. So entirely with what Omampani
it doesn't articulate. And speech writers,
sometimes they should be
because Omampani Mahama, I know, he doesn't have bad intention for this country.
All right.
So what I say, name sometimes obey Mampani. I was see a bonfire pow. The people around you can mislead you into disgrace.
Okay.
So when I mention no, where a biani ni see where your port tamahaboi, a true baby on my penny on funny 9C form, non cracky wheels, kakra. So na and commasse omon clear near Memphis port, MPO, me offer why ye have a coordinator paying. Timinim said the old near Memphis porter. Stages are ufem and sana epie. Can say me by ye, I also have a coordinator ye fire and straight. I was a security coordinator. What duties because point tibia ube dubiano. I was see a stampo na ye mount way bail and sana all the epie according. Coco and someone abe it's unfortunate. Word market issue and about. But unim samismi ekuyani. Many penny bishaye. Ose me de nia minima ni se ma ese ni freni na Yesu. Eka se wati neni no. Ni esi ye beyond the onima ni se neni ati. So word market price no a drop it drastically. But omo no boshe na omo de koshe in opposition abra na MPP wo power no eno na ato amanfo tirim ene ye de ato abama wo enti no mesre in this case no e was so mutimi kushin farmers no at least with some fertilizers said o man panyin kufu apen so o ma oti timbi no mu spray koko mu free na baby a enwia na esi nwia no so no o mu twitwa enkrampan no ema wo mo no ma free fertilizer enti no mo modern say sa ne ma no na farmers no akoma beto omo yam na so yendi sini na opesa wo hye chenchena na okoka kire obi say obi ma 31 million yes enye ne dey about 25 million na eno ye say ya onte wase
yeah
enti ye best stress communication no hwe ebia ne sa expressway ya or yefi enkrai abakumasi it's a good idea which I pray say ebe manifest name mom no they shouldn't neglect the previous projects no na wo honum na ban dada no sha ase no mahu se wa hye biase dual carriage ye free asokwa eko from Araga Junction eko Georgia no mahu so ma sha ase na be quite roundabout eko Santasi roundabout you know ninyina no ade ba kwa mahu road to say wo she road ase kodu 90% na wan hwe ne ye na wo neglect na wo jato ho no ma ebetimi a reverse be say ya bedu wan ya be 20% o ba ho o say wo sign mobilize funds and in as much say what good ideology for the development of the country no near wo than existing ones no one more modern
all right
so many be ko ho ye hwe ye health sector nano me call me baby na good Samaritan ka bobi me didn't copy mu okonfa nochi me rehoy not that they have bad doctors there but there is no space
no bed syndrome
and you know asante memu ha no enje se enkran ya ubenya from Dodowa Legon UGMC ubenya rich ubenya 37
police hospital
military Kolebu and the rest no bibia e konfanochi enti kasawia de ya
so obey and no ka say obey kuseri
me say enye rapidly wo hu ne amechire no because unim say me call konfanochi na me hu say konfanochi nko asesevu efri ha to Burkina I was amazed nyame adom kakran na ye working ya ma enukra ye yi obi fi bed so ye so de ohun ye kakranti ye position corner na ye de emergency one no and there are so many avoidable deaths in the system, so many avoidable deaths. I'm saying this on authority. Ye nya attention rapidly can you pan survival and yes no ni good intentions omo se be fast track it.
All right
Major one na o share your education sectors here and near my ekoso say security they also provide some of the schools so maybe you know una show we be say asante memu he ya o
don't pass it
obi atimi abo awura school mu bo employee of the school no security I didn't know say banisa.
All right
this is a wake up call.
That's it. We Jataba and our training kana mame emfa messages ne kakra na yemra 24 economy no eso na yemedi enkomo. Secure good evening. Na modern ho trimude hene nana abwaje from Asante Achim Hwidim. But I want to know from the president, when will he launch the 24-hour disco secretariat, because I'm interested in that. Secondly, it is time to sack Kwabena Owusu Dankwa because of the death of the citizen who died because because there was no bed in 3 major hospitals. Mr. President, 24 economy without a processing factory is concert slogan. So they should stop the unnecessary noise. Thanks. Okay, that's it. Good evening, Kodi. Can the NDC communicator mention just one policy in their campaign manifesto that has been implemented? If Akufo-Addo Bawumia administration and the Akufo-Addo Bawumia administration, phrases that was the core of NPP's campaign was implemented in the first year. 1. Where is 24 economy? 2. Where is the Women's Bank? 3. Where is the immediate and automatic posting of teachers and nurses after completion of their prescribed courses, to mention just a few? Ghanaians have regretted, but it is too late. The consolation is that 4 years mandate is not too long from now. Doomsday is back, and ordinary Ghanaians are battling this huge increase in tariffs. Nana Mwako from Ehra and Oduwe Abraying. Kode Afranekase. The so-called Kontihini who manhandled the petition should wait for me. Hey, sir, Afrane Misrao. Also, quiet, bet you what to me patch up. Watching one never he was a good evening, boss. Member of the MPP Media Patriot, Mr. President, indeed, if you have provided 1 million employment within 2025, why are your own party people complaining bitterly about jobs? Those who wrote your scripts have deceived you big time. Hi to Dr. Bawumia. Okay, Ono Edia Ode Abraying, and so and thank you very much for your message. Sewa Ewo Sunyane Ese Kodi. I'm challenging President Mahama, President of Ghana, the National Cocoa Farmers Association, that he is an NDC member because because he campaigned for John Mahama at the Western North region. How can somebody pay? I think it's an old message. Let me read this one. Say Kodi, John Mahama is that one I can't say. Maybe tell us on can Asamno Krenimu Enche. Don't tell me he's a liar. Because how can you tell Ghanaians you have created 1 million jobs? Kodi, NDC MPs, they are jokes because they work in Parliament House and insulted Akufo-Addo. John Mahama's Galamsey file LGBTQ 24 economic cocoa farmers money. How can 2,500 be better than 3,600? Ghanaians be wise from Edu. Sewa Sunyana security. All what Mahama said is empty. There is no good thing in how can cocoa prices reduce? Nurses, teachers are not being paid. Prison officers are carrying galamsey, gotten out of hand. Workers' salary reduced from 34% to 9%. Increment 24-hour economy. Yamutu for the first time. Fishermen kidnapped in Ghana history. Mahama first year university students' fee still not being paid, or the refund is still not received. From no. Ask the NDC man when they were talking, they should speak. Some of these messages I can't read them. We read them according to our policies, sir. And what Hanum say. We as a teacher just 14 months in power, President Mahama and NDC have lost all the goodwill that won them the elections in 2024. This shows how dangerous propaganda and lies can be in destroying a political party. Okay, yeah, that's it. Teacher, I Kujo in Asusu. Benji when fancy seriously. Ghanaians, let us be vigilant and not allow someone to deceive us. We have paid money to some people just to come into the media space to throw dust into our eyes. One thing I'm happy about this government is that he doesn't cancel policies that the previous administration has brought, except the unnecessary ones. Everything shows that the economy has been stable and it won't go down. One thing that has come to disturb us is the cocoa issue. We are hoping it shall come to pass and the price will rise again. Okay, yeah, that's it for your message. Good evening, Kodi. I'm Kwame from Yahima. The way Mr. Patrick is talking, he's not educating the audience. Anyway, that is his view as well. I'm picking the last one, then I'll come here. Alex Owusu Ewo Cote d'Ivoire. So good, Mr. Host. Even Cote d'Ivoire here, dollar is 550 CFA. So NDC should stop the propaganda. Okay, Alex. All right. Good evening to you all. Why is the NDC guy talking like a cricket? They remove e-levy, brought petrol levy. What is he talking about? Okay, one for the Amma, and also Edia or the Aban. Right, me, I'm not a 24-hour economy. I'll come and end with you. But my mister said this time in free in my home. Now, Yenshre, and no man penny, assign a 24-hour economy in one sense. Say, or the parliament, say, or more Ajia to my BMRA, say, it's an authority. Or I can say, Sika or the chassis, say, the almost chassis, and all the pillars are also Mississippi Bia Kosono Timiko. Yenshre, the 24-hour economy. And inside buy a hodwaba, a be ako, a be making promises, a be fulfilling, a be intimate and fulfilling. Do we see the 24-hour economy, our economy materializing? Ebwa amagana for any juma, amagana timako mana.
Yo, Kodi, medase.
Do this within about 6-7 minutes for me. Yeah.
Medase. Se opeso hu re economy na se bibia se so aba form se aba form a yan e wo ahai ene omo a omo tie na omo hwe ye no hwan na obeji atum se yentene salary so
obi anti ase ma se yenti salary so
enti se yenti obi anye ntum de a meaning se sa stability na ye kan yenyan enuro. Say you cannot take off from there. You have to make sure say you stabilize it before you take off.
All right.
And see, no a reality. Say about a 24-hour economy. Say upeso 24-hour economy more. It means say economic activities it take key on na happening within all the 24 hours by virtue of your definition of a day, no, because definition of a day, say, started 12 anajo a.m. Now, what the abbey 11:59 now a friend is saying point p.m. and a year 24 hours. In this year, 24-hour economy, there just ye didra ni bibia within all that year. Hours nina na eno na ye mantra of NDC nti am pese ye nyina ye hu ne nyina ye susu na ye nyina gitum se so ebetumi aye adwuma entumi nya adwuma ye compare ebeboaye one MPP or the friend is free SHS and ye ne mantra NDC at the 24-hour economy and a mantra. No cray woman say offer only 24-hour economy in Kwa Nasa and Kebeye Juma. That will be the best for the country.
Okay.
Because a banisana economic activities koswa or mine in Puntu Beba. And near my pe say Ubia Ebinyana no beton a friend is saying standard of living no. The cost of living say ya disika ana any ya disika toniema no ebeba from because production ebekosro. That is on the FN is saying yebeka no all things being equal 24-hour economy no abem. But no about reality. Reality is say so say ya kase ye 24-hour economy say see ya yebetumi ana. Because a person ye 24-hour economy, omo ye bi na ye nyina ye ntua. Ubefa US, ubefa UK, ubefa China, ubefa Belgium, ubefa Germany. Some countries ni nyina no. E kwan ben so na almost 24-hour economy no is stable. One, power. Stable power. Light and tinko. Ena omonso light na ntenkon light na obabia. Two, infrastructure. Say yeah, even housing. Say yeah, roads. Say yeah, a friend is saying how do you call it, train. Say yeah, a friend say eremushen edie. All of them are in a perfect shape. Uyi and no free one more. Then you now come to factories, companies. Your factories and your companies. Dodo saying and the organ hanum say. Uyi and no free one more. Then you talk of technology. Sure. Say me show video bi kakra bi. Iran ne US. Uhwe Iran jet jet na airba na speed na de ba pa na uhwe baby a friend is saying US omo sinsuo so pa the way omo tumi Bombay jet na who say yes technology adwuma. Enti in a whole no when you talk of the 24-hour economy when you come to Ghana your road network at the same yen na atum say even in the cities no the road network enye papa. I mean I see a kind of cray.
Yeah.
Yen oba Kumasi anum say futuro agi kro no mu afa.
But I don't think I'm because they are putting things in order for these things to take off.
Point say open say we are 24-hour economy. You have to make sure say the basis no are right.
Okay.
And it's a basis no near right. I also mathematical for no enyina hu ne say CI there me pese me ye basis no. Na emu ntu mampa memrika. Na wonka say my policy my establish secretariat
an authority.
Meanwhile, authority no also upon 5 p.m. But yeah, 24-hour.
Because no a set example no phone. So 24-hour you know.
I was here. I mean, yemfa send city no yemfa.
So what do you say? Okakusi say?
With me, I can say I was say buying no. O my nyina say 24-hour economy okay. But baby your mind wo sisi ano. You're ready for 24-hour economy. On say opese hu a make say a demand and supply. Hospitals, share at the sound, at the tune, the piano or maybe adentia because a man for ba say na jo say numero because the demand is already there.
Yeah.
And it's so creative say say hospital 24-hour economy and you want to say umpo system nankasa no ebeye se okofa enfans obi oton wache ewo efan saying annaga junction na wache ono abe 10 caps na 10 caps e free anopa besi be 12 adi ensa otnamwa mane boy bi a 5 kra ensa na se o catch me say o ya ban o 24-hour economy o say o do be ma incentive na se o koma ma me sika no san de anoa mo no bebrea eno ntini sa ma me on trama ade ensa anadwoa.
That's the big question.
Ma me nan kasa ene yen ayeti ene yen ayehwe so papa.
But that's it. Nana mamra ho na yenhwe.
Yo me that's 24-hour economy no a very good intention. Abra man panyi mahama kan ye no me bona baso pa se otimi adwene sa na mom no implementation no eno ne asem. For instance enkokon nkitenkete a menua Patrick kan no onim se me farms or me workers no mo koji bi a good idea but implementation no so wrong to the extent say senka ye chise bia kwame atuya farms abani so ni mu yem so beye 20 or 50 farmers mu na yentimi mo mu produce beye bia 500,000 best so hu na embra system no being layers or broilers kanu mum no ebeye real than say ye beye no oma cheno kwa wu. And the source of the hatchery no so no I don't know where it is because Ghana most of the poultry farmers no crab best if neither Belgium, Amsterdam, Holland. And you know mesra by no one more they say bia yen create hatchery be a bear 5 or 10 huge one I bet me feed the local farms no na yemfa yani enkwa manoni always so na ade ba kwa mesre omampanyin ni say wonim sa Ghana ha yani banks a omu support to agric ye wodin bi say agric bank edaso kwa no bank in Ghana here I'm saying this on authority that support farmers
ADB no mu na.
Oh, ADB omo ye commercial bank. I'm saying this on authority. ADB no mu kramu aba na letter of credit are ready. They will give you the money.
Okay.
Ba se obi be yen koko because of the moratorium na ewom no. And koko here be 6-7 months and san was starting etwia. Your banks no gi ya no. Omo pese bosomi so pe. No matter no mo be ye. And no moa. And a Mr. Man Penny say 24-hour economy no a great business nkwa betimi ama industries no ejina nanse ya hware ho somewhere to ye nuanom ewo Burkina Faso se Ghana oman ye wo good weather echen Burkina in terms of ensuo tobre no ensuo toche no Burkina ye high savannah area.
Yeah.
And so ye timi free ha eko Burkina kofa tomatoes ba ema ye hwere ya this year araho sem meanwhile no eye niam mienu the difference between the Ghana tomato and Burkina tomato no your crop research they can get us the same seedling
nti ada ni yen use am that's the big question and I say ye hu am so mfa so.
No, you see Ghana I have a problem with our Greek ministry.
Okay.
Me nyame ya adom na be president a. Me concentrating only on cocoa board. We need vegetable board.
Okay.
We need cereal board.
Okay.
Board and a banner tuber. Se bayire menkeni banchin so a ye here and also board. So what as na concentration no because say ye wo vegetable border. I went to Burkina with the tomato traders. Mencha tomato chairman, Chairman Sekufo, or Setufo. Hey, ye could do one. Burkina by no adding in Nayansi Foma who say, Ne ono ti aquaria so, and so talk ebia bosumi insia. I just have fe and sana talk. And today near ye betu dam. Tadie, nen so no toa begum. Na ye di ye now be no more the year for could you believe say one dam in Burkina Faso no or be 24,000 pumps etwa ho ahia o enti dam no wo lake busomtwe a now pesa ye farms wo adum ha o metimi connect amount irrigation now the year now by now miscellaneous wo the year den eye enti the center of attraction na Greek no e wo ho hwe tin tomatoes ya ye krakra bedo and it's not natural or some ne colors omo de ye me ma ye yare and then na yentimi nye na even 24-hour economy no na chese bedua tomato no all season January to December
to also have problem with the 24-hour economy though the intention is not right but there's a problem with the implementation
no near be manage na no industrialization
okay.
And the backbone of the industrialization is Greek but what I say ba Greek no e be there na Greek na gina e wo say ye ban ye ni eko akuafo no ho na etimi so wo mase because ukwa abrochire akuafo ne adefo uba ye krom hanom nso a ye krom hanom sebio akuafo ne ahiafo ye kokobo de won cry hoyi no go on record. I'm saying this on authority. Cocoa farmers ben on ma ben on matimi am scholarships ko do o PhD level ye nuano mo e wo and cry administration na emma ene de ma wo mo. It's so sad. Enti aban no the center of attraction in agriculture no and no betimi aboa ama obi wie university or say me I'm proud me nkotena bank en kan sika mekwa akoye kua enti aban no makua no enya akono efi say o ba be ye kua fertilizer and running niema obeto and more to it no we must start getting organic products in the system for our own safety for our own health. So, and aside that, 24-hour economy, you cannot downplay the health sector and the security sector. But what I say, we need constant 24-hour medical hospitals, sir. Obekwa continuous. As at now, hospital be obekwa tell me I won't go to doctor. And you major ones now, all my dina. ebinom wo ho a wonkoto wo mo ena afa ye security no nso no ye security no omampanyi mesre no yembiem na maburu na omunya adwuma nye no se obi ka kire me se o ko police agi so ko twa sika obi a o dedicate so person obesom ne man o be ko soldier agi so twa sika and no they should make it open.
All right, but that's it. Doc, 24-hour economy. They say they are relative, but say your authority.
Yeah, framework. Okay, Ghana they be in New York na yesterday. A 24-hour economy, a very nice idea. It sounds well.
It sounds well.
Yeah, it sounds well. But implementation way. You better yamana be kawu. Na me nua jata be ka bibi. We need an efficient transportation system for 24-hour economy. How would we even define a 24-hour economy? Economy that has an efficient technological hub. What do you say? Into technology, the number one 24-hour economy in the world, a city in the world, New York. City that never sleeps. New York. Yes. It generates $35.1 billion annually for the US economy.
Okay. New York 24-hour economy now.
Yes.
Okay.
35.1 billion US dollars for the US economy.
Meaning that you generate a lot of money for us.
24-hour economy just say yen abanye juma ne private sectors at any point in time be obeku bia no me to provide service amount.
Yeah.
O just here. Some has some 24 hour.
Yeah.
But we na we kofi na bitu okro we nya ka kofi. Kewedi. Dey na ye. Last time now was telling someone me ko wunu ya ba ko program say me need nkomo ye point need nkomo na me say asem we dey an kan di. Wunu me say o man we development in terms of development me wunu say na me be ho ya progress. Was say doc me say first no kwa Accra dey take 4 hours. Say who can take 9 hours. 9 hours to get to Accra. What is 24-hour economy? What are you doing? Formerly it was 4 hours no we do Accra and then 9 hours.
Don't obey expressway 2.5 hours no we do.
Let's be expressway. That's what
because our near more there to two
questions say.
Yes.
E bi na data be kan hospitals we go hospitals we na doctor ni wo. What do you say? Me tie me shada ntiapo won say me kwenkan me sa. Ntia no pa no me call clinic. Me as a me ne nkura ni nyina o. Any students ni nyina ni didi last sa. Oh. Nti akura ba ko na akura say students no nchira dey wenu.
Onimu. Oka so okura student.
Nti akura ba ko no wura oba ohun me no eh doc na da wo yare. Ena ma nkura ni nyina ye say o sa say we lecturer. Nti ye ba ko ye so ko na lady na o check vitals no so doc ni e ko. Na jam sorry call ye. Ti obi ayare. Nti me mfa me doctor no me lecture na me lecture nkubuli wo mo. I'm even thinking class o mo mpo mo ni kan ko. What say? That is it. Kewedi, your systems in there are certain parameters be as you putting in place.
Like examples?
Like hospitals, security. What you say? Efficient transportation system. All these things should be there. Security woman ha wona manaju kure tu ka wo kwa. Student bi anaju wo be sua de awie happy to we gina ho wo faka ko bukanche ni akwayere na taxi na watim de knife tware ha. 24-hour economy way. Who kwa hen? Who is your life? And there are certain things as you putting in place. Hey, the second biggest 24-hour city in the world, London, followed by Tokyo, followed by now what about Dubai for Dubai ya. No about when you say a fifth Egypt Cairo. Cairo is the fifth most 24-hour economy city in the world. Cairo, hey, yeah. Civilization, Bibia, we mean, can you Tokyo?
Is it that only 24 hours? No, we don't understand because maybe I two a bit to actually.
No, you understand.
Say you see 24-hour economy markets.
Yes.
Our various districts. Our honor.
Yes.
Is it different from? Can we create 24-hour economy? Our baby in Ghana.
We cannot have 24-hour economy, but you can have 24-hour cities.
Okay.
And then Yeni Kurola Tema,
Accra, Kumasi.
What is here? Target and Uncoso because these are the well-populated cities. When we say the city, you bet my target be 3 cities per When we say the city, ni body efficient system. A better drive the rest of the other cities, in the economy. What does it? But you can see your money like who can say market, go for market. What we see after 24-hour economy. What we see Sunday 24-hour economy. Sunday man out by Minia, a Sebekafra, a choir with a cohocra holiday, with the 24-hour economy or 24-hour city. What does it? And I say yes, selective. You beat my body. One said development, who will do development economics here? Development, targeted. What does he? So, one penny and I will over express road. Sana say, now the funding at Tosso within 5 to 3 years. When we see the city, Sana say, and then framework. See a best by implementation yet authority. So the minimum you mark authority nuclear quacoda. Namina Mencoda. Office no hair quacoda. What does he? But that is notwithstanding. We can do it. Why can't you do it? We can do it by deliberate attempt, deliberate strategic policies. What does he? Yeah, head and yes, I didn't say anything. In this framework, near the funding at home, so the market in the can. Nti ya bakuma city central market here what I say at any point in time bia wokwa ubenya kibaba to at any point in time bia wokwa ubenya serve force wana se can hand clothes ni bia to on we say the city nti ni kwa say ye ne say raw ya economy ni ja to
circle no say on 24 hour circle 24 hour economy
it should be city
it should be economy.
Yes, it should be the city cities ni be ni target wo ni developing for that.
Right.
And those others will drive
the others.
That's what we believe in capitalism. What do you say? The other cities now, woman na see and say woman they develop, woman they lead the chart for 24-hour economy. Then they will come and bring the others along. When we say the city, but you just to say framework we see can you better take basa. Go the develop money and what you pressure or many more. Into yes, my yes, framework be uncle to baby mra if we na koto chefs in that intimate fanya. There are so many frameworks or mem high fanya you mount. So that way.
Maybe that's it. Kwame. I say we want to get to it. My tutorials education not yentiasi because it looks like
our economy. I'm talking at time higher me church rooms I fear
it will be an
implementation in a day any day
implementation ni na ka ho ni na ka
obi atiase e mo one
oh yeah sure so we are
don't our economy ya before I come to the 24-hour economy on say you didn't come here say amamu na ye say enema ye no you who say trickle down no before kakaka na say
remember amanfo butum
so because KOD last 2024 around this time me to cement 127 one bag
and 24 February
yes me to cement 127 say me say bank am the home they be me say 2024 me ko I am the receipt ni come me keep for dance here and the minimum amount is 72
the maximum you say
but the average is around 75 to 80 cedis
maximum you say
cement and I make sure no baby the 80 cedis baby board dey pa
80 cedis
yes minimum amount is 72 7 modia e be free advert 72 cedis so we say and trickle down the baby from 120 cities to 70 Ghana cities. We say say
you can say no I want to ask a question because the ordinary Ghanaian cost of living
cost of living
yes because statistics for the buy Ghana statistics board for yana
so you could do maintain and 1,002 now about 540 and so oh bra you see
that's the question so enye babia na aka wo de ye ni tu se enye babia na aka abanisa
ya ka se babia de babia da enye aduane yes babia da ha de ko ye ho de na je se aduane ho
enti babia de no
ke wodi awon besia ba ko do 2,200 gallon and 550 we see hunu we
but there are still more you turn around that same figures that's are the things I'm talking about
Christmas now more 5 kilos. Every year 50 cities and at that time they be
options.
So the time I need to more 150
but
and 150.
The American say no cre. But enko baby.
You want the baby any day.
And America still hold on. A movie or honoma offer 5 kilos now. A buona near digital phone no
kaya to me. Rolls Royce wo and then I would you pay as in
the say. And baby na ko.
The issue is that now you have an option. So you are there 47. You 47. Unibia. Ubetima nyamo 5 kilos. 60 Ghana series. And Canada MPP time. Never knew what's that.
Mati, yanko.
And so say and trick it down on the profit.
You
because yeah, I want my money there. You who say never perform. No, cause you see at E11, I bet you the bra. Fool ya you do. But the end of the day, end is stand for saying. And it's our 2 cities now also complaining. Ghana need 2 cities at a lower rate per gallon. And then one I would do.
Anyway.
2022, you told 1 gallon, 110 Ghana cities. That is your government. Alaji Bawumia also made the president. That is his record. 110 Ghana cities for 1 gallon. I mean, I'm told to some about because we now to say, I see and Fabba Ghana with my Bawumia. Then ask yourself, say, what the
you have 5 minutes.
And to him, that be to him. That be to him. When you move it, that is one way out. Sometimes wrong. Say, who tell me before no one control who Obeka my yanka. What will you say or my say? I want to part 2022. Would you idea who talk? None of the inside as we could and Obaya and what's out to me. We experienced it. But on the offense, head of economic management team. Now, may I do man this by never perform Nima Tobia. What time I say, yes, Mamma come 24-hour economy. Oh, economy where you about me. And to him, 24-hour economy. Yet you won't come out chair Ghana for. But you see, we have a history as people. Ghana for. Yeah, dear. We will be here. You know, okay, time I'm modern up Kwabena. If you we raise issues that look, it's not about getting Ghana for Ejuma, but it's about the legal framework. Because how trace it back to our days from the Nkrumah Youth Brigade. Oh yeah, friends, the Tabamo Domunim. Nkrumah Youth Brigade. Ebeni Nama Babedru Youth in a Greek. What I say? Ebaya Babedru even Buzi Amoka. You can put the National Reconstruction Corp. Ebaya Babedru Jida Sada one any framework. So you go to a time under the NDC. Time Jida Sada and somebody buy and you pass Act 887 for youth employment. And now it be illegal. And somebody not Kwabena almost say, almost say creating. We raise issues. We have passed that stage. Now we have a legal institution called YE. And Act 887 and garden. Don't go and create it and not go away. And the 24-hour economy it's a policy. Let's get a legal framework for it. Let's pass a bill in parliament. I expect my senior lecturers to commend us for that. Because of our history. Tama Sada issue in the wasn't anything prosecuting for because there's no law. There's no and you need to chrome my saying. Yeah, now I want to say I saw in Yemodia. Opa yan chin up for you say. Tama no almost almost 100,000. Actual people are no more 20,000. So I must see a boy, yampe aswali asem. Omunyina nko jira to ahun no so e. Nienhwe. So we know that most of the monies were going into foreign pockets. But how do you challenge it? Because NAPCO no, na go for the name for the man no and the creative, you know, the man no say term. There's no legal framework. Omo this ka NAPCO, yes ni pa 100,000, ni pa 20,000. Can we even trace it today? So the NDC and say, yam fe anu creative, no obi kwesem no ko di boni aye nya legal framework. Yeah, they are called parliament. Yeah, pass a law. Yeah, an established institution so that all of us can seek for accountability. Everything. It will take time. Along the line, you see a basic 24-hour economic market. Me the models in name the WhatsApp one. Me the be my producer. The producer here. We to project time I want for her. Market na about business. Every district in Ghana here is going to have this models, 3 models. 3 models. Metropolitan they different. Municipal is different. The district too is different. And I bet to say E block on the same model 200 is why. Any is why I won't say 24-hour economic market.
I bet 24 hours.
Yes, as at now, this is assembly be receiving about this, about 3 trench. A bit more 20 million Ghana cedis sitting there for this project.
It shall work
a bit more 50
hours.
million Ghana cedis. No, almost 24-hour economy. I was watching. My Ghana for who they as at now. MNDC, so some of them have 20 million Ghana cedis for this project sitting down.
Okay.
About 15 million Ghana cedis because you started to see a banner, scanning banner, and making allocation for it. As at this week, Ashanti region has saying, open tender. No more open tender. We are expecting say by the end of March. No more awarding in area. About commencing in all the districts. Now Kumasi Metropolitan today. Can make a case for Crowford market. Say your Crowford marketer. I see for years. Buy be a no better some who no ko. This also about 24-hour economic market. Now we to escape cost market for there. I don't first can you Crowford marketing. Na ye na uplift Crowford market. Na no 24-hour economic. Tu say Kumasi Metropolitan today. Came for led by KM Mayor and penny for committee case President Mahama. And it is something say President Mahama Jatum. So a 24-hour economic market for the Kumasi Metropolitan to be the Crowford market. Okay. It is kind of allocated for other districts to go and start a new market, you know. Kumasi Metropolitan says can about finish Crowford market, you know. Now no 24-hour economic market. And this has how market in every district be about Benyabi market for years. Employment no create answer. No more unemployment once near figures. You see these job figures, I'm not comfortable discussing them.
Okay.
Because you see, you're discussing already as well over the years. In Indiana opposition you don't want to no much emphasis on it. But you see, imagine this 24-hour economic market commencing in every district. KOD. Straight away for any book a Juma create.
Alright.
What I say, mason for, carpenter for, steel benders.
Sustainable.
Sustainable. A Juma never running for about 2 years. You know, mason ni be a quite about 1 month. No, be. See, I started with one district. Next time I don't know more furniture. Every day over quite a mark. So
after 2 years, what happens? I was back, but
I'm not too and I go for the now own.
No, that's right.
You don't say that. Nipa not to only Juma. I created this. I'm a neighbor. Say after 2 years, no, I
had how sustainable is that job now? Onion
sustainable in the
obey na fibo. And now you 2 years. You better the transfer by unemployed.
As we speak, time in India, you buy an hour day every district 2 cheap compounds. Ebimu at the roofing level. Me catch say oh they measure that take time. Now the Ashanti region the end pictures in Abremo. Ebimu as we speak, every district in Ghana here 2 cheap compounds is almost completed. Ebimu ya lintel ebimu kwa de omo arufi. Ni nyina anye artisans ya na yefa omo. Enti KOD
to kasi saying.
Enti KOD 24-hour economy ni de. Ghana fo nya abotre. Ye ba ye no. Ye adwen say ye bibia basa sa akeke. Ya to ye bo ase demre to ho. Ye ho chise it may take a little bit of time because of the but ye ne take about bien team matwam.
Alright.
It will be an establishment and then command no na seniors need to say oh e baba who say system ne run any ade nyina no gradual process. New York say 500 years ago no or 30 years system need to say
thank you.
They started from somewhere and they've reached somewhere.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. But that's it. Nana be 1 minute 30 seconds. 1 minute na wrap up.
Or say bear 20 million GAC and 15 million GAC. Almost every district. Nani amestre ni say misplacement of priority.
Okay.
District bi wo ho a enye
market no mu here.
Enti omo nhwe demanding
issues
district.
Already we are taking care of that.
No, this is my opinion.
But just allow him. What just some time and see.
Because your district be more existing hospital and existing market. But your one year maybe a district in lucky. Some more 20 million GAC.
But that's it.
That's it. Say ofano framework best say ubenya policy framework at the at all. But you know Ghana hanum say National Service Secretariat, your framework a
guide you.
And so your one did dream one court class sentence still almost your baby or jom. 24-hour economy in short, no. They are a key thematic areas. So we see marketing that is not 24-hour economy. So per 24-hour economy, there should be a continuing business operation, factories, logistics, and no should be part. Often of transport and infrastructure, that one too should be part. Often digital and financial service, it should be part. The Mr. Healthcare, emergency, should be part. Then the night time economy, no. Now augment it. Then the last one become the policy.
Thank you.
When you have all these things in place, it means 24-hour economy.
Document too.
Kevin, on some account can see say 24-hour economy. Economy is here. We have to start developing 24-hour cities.
Okay.
That's what I say. Now market here. If you are economy, you start with market. No matter your problem, your market. Your problem, your market. Even cross sector by sector. What I say? Tackle sector by sector. Let me open Jatabaeka, the agri sector. Heke with the agri sector contributed 5.7% growth rate. What na service? 43%. Na ICT 7.8%. Agri sector. Economy a fence agrarian economy. Look at this. Yenti say now, see you be 24-hour economy now. Agri sector no. You have the
final say about the minute. Yeah.
As another cook. And come on, I did not want to do feel. Maybe I shall see anything of your own. Can you imagine say to Kumasi near real Crowful market? Near 24-hour economy, run 24 hours. Do you know the economic impact at the Brea to the metropolis? Right. So don't undermine Adena. You see, it's a process. Every year, they are now expect to say, if you can buy and you can say, oh, Kajetia, Mobia, now you're not the number of Yanisa. Ye, Ama, and Nema more expecting it before no Tom to good them in academy.
But I say, thank you very much. My Yatese accident BSC, Kumasi Children's Hospital, Honma. Children's Park, a year, Afon Quanta. I say very serious into some of the authorities no mutia, Mama Monsa, Manai in Tintia on Kumasi, Children's Park, that's Afon Quanta, and some fire service for ne, police for ne, the security authorities no munina, Yashamusa Mutia, and Mama Manai, Ayin Tintia, or Honum. Right, Elijumadini, but belated, and as a happy birthday in Koma, Emmanuel Kwakuma, and Eta Efro, Yangopon and Shaw, Kwakuma, Bushani, you know, be a show. Happy birthday. Meda Kwame Etria Patrick Ase. Wano Dean of Students Edema NDC Asante Mantemu. Wano eba woye ene anopei. Sanso ena Dr. Buachi Dankwa lecturer ewo Amstead Otenenka. Emmanuel Okaibotre lecturer ewo Amstead Otenenka. Anafe Nana Ejenim Boating founder and leader of UFP. Onosu Jataba Netafren Otenenka. Bidini Kwabena Owusu Dankwa edumedini sine enyumre nyame aduma ejuada yade aye machi ebebremu malam yaya ene bobo dwumede no yade bremu come the message by ya yentimi aka mo fan chain together with our technical team we say thank you. Yes, sorry, I'm a MB Prince ababe twaso na afei onoso abehuye nyum de yakramo. Bye bye.